Time heals all wounds. Losing loved ones, rape, abuse, a motherless or fatherless child, bullied, life-changing traumas from enlisting into the service. These are just a few of the traumas that many people are experiencing. Some people will never truly forget the traumas they have experienced, but they can learn ways of coping with them and coping with the pain, which will in return allow them to be able to move forward with their lives on a path towards peace, joy, and happiness. Living with traumas from a life-changing experience that left you unable to live your life as you used to can be very traumatizing for some people, but you must never give up. Pray for God to strengthen you and keep pushing forward. Be open to learning to do things differently. You may not be able to do things the same way, but you can find joy and be so proud of yourself when you have learned to do it differently. Know that you can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens you. If you are someone who is experiencing trauma from career choices like being a doctor, nurse, lawyer, firefighter, police, judge, teacher, or from enlisting into the service, please remember you chose that career path for whatever reason that you did, and you felt it was right. It was the right thing for you to do at that time. So this is why you chose to do it. So don't be so hard on yourself. Have no regrets because you have helped many people. That is, if you did or are doing your career in the correct way. Just know that sometimes we as people tend to choose paths without truly thinking of how traumatizing it could be from the things we have had to do or see, or are still currently having to do or see. Yes, I know someone has to do these jobs, but when you choose one of these jobs, remember to weigh out all of the pros and cons before actually stepping into that career. You have to be a very strong person that is able to endure anything to be able to work those careers, because if not, it can sometimes leave a lifetime of trauma, and even if you are a strong person, it can still leave some trauma. Reliving your traumas by talking about it. Some people prefer not to talk about what they have been through, but that is a step towards healing trauma. Holding it inside is not helping you. It only leads to more hurt and pain. Some people even mask their traumas through the use of drugs, alcohol, or other things. But if you really take the time and truly think about it, it doesn't really help. It makes things worse and it causes more problems for you. Here is the reason that it doesn't help. It's only a temporary bandage. You see, you take a drink or use the drugs or whatever it is that you may do. At that point, it helps you to forget because you are not thinking clearly. But how can you be when you are putting something in your body that wasn't created to be there? And before y'all say, Jesus drank, yes, he did. But that was at a wedding when he turned water into wine. and that was a special occasion. This is when it's okay to partake of a glass of wine or something like that. But every day, of course not. Also think about it this way. You continue to drink. Also think about it. When you continue to drink and use drugs, these are the effects that you will get by not feeling the pain or the hurt from your trauma after drinking or using those drugs. But it only lasts temporarily. So that's really why you continue to do it. But continuing to do that to your body will start to go but continuing to do that, your body will start to go through some life-changing effects. So sorry, messing up a lot, but it's okay because I'm not going to edit it. But continuing to do that sometimes will cause life-changing effects from doing that. So, is it really helping you? No, it's not. Acceptance and acknowledging the pain and or trauma and the fact that it did happen to you, this is something that must be done in order to head on the pathway of healing. Hiding or acting like it didn't happen only causes you more hurt and pain. And the people who are out here inflicting pain and hurt on others for no apparent reason, do you truly think they truly care? There is only a handful of people who are truly remorseful about things that they have done to people. And when they are remorseful, you will truly see the change in their actions and the way that they treat people. Most of them don't care until they are sick or on their deathbed of affliction or in trouble for what they have done. This is when they start with the lies of either they don't remember, someone made them do it, or they act like it never happened at all to make you feel like you're going crazy. But just know that you are not crazy. They will even sometimes try to apologize because they are doing whatever they got to do because they start to get afraid of not going to heaven. But did they care about that when they were doing the inflicting and when they were doing and inflicting pain and hurting people? No, they didn't. Unity. Find unity by joining a support group or talking to others that may have gone through similar experiences. This will be of great help to you because there will be times when you just need that listening ear or shoulder to lean on. And that's when you need someone who will be able to truly care, relate, and give you the push you need to keep going. Just make sure it's someone who truly is trying to live their life for God as well as you're trying to do the same. There are many people living with traumas of losing loved ones that have passed on or being violently or have been violently taken from them. I pray God gives you peace and understanding. And remember, as long as your loved one was living right in God's eyes, you will one day see them in heaven. So try your very best to always live your life according to the will of God, managing memories of your hurt and pain from trauma. You can do this through journaling, which will in return help you to heal. This can be something you do every day or just when you may be feeling a little down or thinking about the trauma. You can also listen to inspirational music such as soothing or smooth jazz, gospel, classical, or instrumental music. Because whether you believe it or realize it or not, music is healing, and the type of music you listen to can truly affect your emotions. Allowing yourself to heal. This entails allowing yourself to truly feel the pain from the trauma. Know that it's okay to cry, scream, or be angry. And for men out there, don't let anyone make you feel like you're a punk for crying, because you're not. Everyone has cried. Some just do it in private. Just know that it's a part of the process. But remember, you have time. Everyone will have times like this who have gone through traumas, but just don't stay there permanently. Continue on the pathway of healing your trauma, and don't let anyone tell you or predict when they feel like you should be healed. This is your path to walk, not theirs. Allowing yourself to heal, you will in return emerge stronger and be able to endure anything. Remember, you may have trauma, but trauma doesn't have you. So don't let your trauma weigh you down. You deserve a life of love, joy, and happiness. Take a step today with me towards healing your trauma. We can do this together, one day at a time. I am Cre-cre Inspires. I create to inspire. I am healing my trauma through God's guidance and inspiring others. Have a wonderful evening, and thanks so much for listening.